Hey, what's going on? Simon Page here, simonpage.com. In this video, I want to walk you through a simple three-step marketing system that you can use to market pretty much any business. It doesn't matter whether you're doing physical products or direct sales with network marketing or something like that, whether you're selling information products, affiliate products. This simple three-step strategy will help you build a marketing plan for anything that you want to do online. A lot of applicability offline as well, but since my focus is online, we're going to talk about online. So give me just a second. We're going to hop over to my computer and we'll get started. Okay, so as I said, this is a three-step marketing plan. A three-step process that you can use to market pretty much any business. And so we're going to get started here. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you start putting together a marketing plan is to identify your audience. You're going to write down everything that you can about your perfect customer. Who are they, right? What's their gender, their age, their income level, their marital status, their occupation. These things help you understand the person that you're talking to, and when you understand who you're talking to, you can speak so much more authentically to them from a place of, hey, I've got this product or service that I want to use to help you, not, hey, I'm this person, I'm so great, blah, 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 you should give me money, right? When people feel like you have their best interest in mind, they're willing to listen to you. So understanding your audience is key to building an online business. And then once you know what their essentially their demographics are, we want to talk about their challenges. What are the pain points that are keeping them from accomplishing their goals? What's keeping them awake at night? And you really want to spend some time to connect with the biggest problems that they're having, because again, when you talk to them about their problems like you understand them, they automatically start to build some of that know, like, and trust, where they say, hey, this person knows what I'm going through. I want to hear more about what they have to say. So you're going to try to figure out what frustrations they're having, what obstacles they want to overcome, that sort of thing. So human beings, we have a tendency to always move in one of two directions. We're either going to be moving away from pain or towards pleasure. So answering this question is about what pain are they wanting to move away from? And answering the next question is, what are they wanting to move towards, right? What is the ideal outcome of the problem that they're having? Whether it's better parenting or stopping snoring or improving their golf swing, it doesn't matter. What is the ideal solution? And so write that down. And then the last question is, where do they go for help right now? Are they going to other gurus in your niche? Are they going to Facebook groups or other social media platforms? Do they read magazines on the subject? Are there busy populated forums online? Spend a couple of hours to research deeply where your audience currently goes for help, and that's going to help you know how to get your message, your assistance in front of that audience so that you can start creating a dialogue with them. So, the next thing that we're going to talk about is the benefits. So, I want you to write down all the benefits of your product or service. Now, big distinguishment here, we're not talking about features. So, if you say, well, my widget has, this feature on it, to find the benefit, ask yourself the question, why would my potential customer want that feature? When you answer that question, you can get into the benefits. If you ask that question multiple times, you can get into the emotional drive, right? So for example, if you have, let's say your product is a system that will help them accomplish some task faster, right? The fact that it's a time-saving step-by-step, or it comes with time-saving step-by-step instructions, is a feature. Time-saving step-by-step instructions so that you can save more time and spend it with your loved ones is a benefit, right? It's going to be a lot more deeply driven if you connect this list into your benefits. And then the next thing is, what emotions do those benefits create? when you present something to someone, they're going to make a decision whether or not to buy through emotion, right? They'll use features and benefits to justify the decision, but the decision to buy, the buying decision, is all emotion. So you want to be able to speak to those emotions as a future. It's called future pacing. You want to be able to speak to the emotions that these people are going to experience by using your product or service. So does your does your product or service give them more fulfillment in life? Does it make them feel guilty? Now, that may not necessarily be a bad thing, because you may be, actually, that's emotional triggers. I'll get to that in a second. Um, but fear of missing out, happiness, the different emotions that your product or service can create in the customer before they buy and after they buy. So you create a list of those emotions. The next thing that you're going to do is make a list of what problems those benefits solve, right? Step-by-step time-saving instructions is a feature. More time to spend with your loved ones is the benefit. Feeling disconnected from your family is the problem that that's going to solve. Okay? And then lastly, what are the emotional triggers? I mentioned this just a minute ago. What are the emotional triggers of the product or service that you're selling? Right? Fear, guilt, trust. There's like 10 different emotional triggers that are primary in sales. Many of them you've probably experienced. Fear might be, get this only while supplies last. Or a lot of nonprofits use guilt. Send us some money so that we can help these people in this, rundown, third world country. Senses of belonging and competition, trust and value are big, because when you can make people feel the trust and value, they kind of go hand in hand, because when you feel like there is value in something, you trust it more. And if you can make them see that value and see that that what they're getting is going to give them that positive emotion, they're going to be helped along that towards that buying decision. And then the next thing that we're going to talk about is the actual sales funnel. Now, it's going to be very high level, but again, this will work for any type of business. So go ahead and take some notes. If you have any questions, you can always leave them below. So your sales funnel, the first thing that you're going to do is create an offer. Now, you already know, because of the first two steps, you already know the audience that you're going to be speaking to, the kind of language that they're going to be responding to, the benefits that they can get from your product, and the emotions that are related to that. So now you're going to create an offer around your product. And here we have a stop snoring pillow, right? And we're going to create an offer. We're going to create all of our benefit lists and everything around that. And then we're going to create a pricing model and such. And then we're going to create a lead capture system. Now, a lead capture system is where we give away something of value that moves people incrementally towards the ideal outcome that they're looking for. Does that make sense? So you're not going to be giving away everything. You're just going to be giving enough. And I want to be very clear here. It's not about, just give them a taste. First hit's free. It's not about giving them just a little bit and with no meat on it. The best lead capture system you can create is going to give everything they need away, and then the product that you're selling is going to show them a better, faster way to do it. Now, a lot of systems, you have to kind of find a balance there. But in this case, you would want to create a system that gives away significant value, that answers a question for them fairly quickly. It's called a lead magnet. And you want to give away a lead magnet in exchange for their email address. Once you have a lead capture system in place capturing email addresses, you need a nurturing system. Now, your nurturing system is going to be a series of emails or videos or a combination of those that give more value, tell your brand story, and help the customer see how your product or service is going to benefit them. And then the last step, which is actually one that I see missed so often, is ask for the sale, right? If you're going through the process of capturing these leads and nurturing them with emails and videos and getting them to know, like, and trust you, at some point you have to ask for the sale. And one thing that you'll see often, and it has worked completely reliably for me, is when you're building your nurturing system, you want to follow the 80-20 rule. So for every 80% of the time that you're offering value, 80% of the time you're offering value, 20% of the time you ask for the sale. So for every 5 emails that you send out, one of them should have a direct offer in it. Does that make sense? Okay, so now it's your turn. Take this 3-step process and start asking yourself, who is your ideal customer? You can get to benefits and building your sales funnel later, but for right now, just do the exercise, asking yourself who your ideal customer is, and go through that process. If you'd like help doing that, you can download my How to Craft Your Customer Avatar worksheet and workbook. This is about a 20-page workbook with a worksheet on the back that's going to introduce all the concepts that we've talked about in this video a little bit more in depth and show you how to connect with that audience. So go to www.simonpage.com/avatar, grab your copy, and if you have any questions, if you would like to start a conversation, hit me up in the comments below. If you like this video, I'd love it if you could hit the like button for me. And as always, I will see you on the next video. I'm Simon Page, simonpage.com. Take care, and thanks for watching.